Tim from Team Ohio. It's Father's Day, Sunday morning about 7 o'clock. Getting kind of an early start because the weather is supposed to move in a little bit later and it's going to rain for the next 4 days. I'm back down here at the pond, and I got here and discovered somebody else has been here because they left open holes. Folks, when I dig, I never leave an open excavation. I filled a couple of them back in. There was one there and there was one there, and yeah, there was another one back around behind that shrubbery, but that's just ridiculous. I'm the only one that has permission to hunt this property, and the owner asked that I would let him know if anybody else was down here, so they had to have been here overnight. That's the only other explanation, but I'm going to get started. Going to have a couple hours at the most. I'm going to go back, that area over there is where I found the silver. So let's get to it. And happy Father's Day to all you fathers. So quiet and peaceful down here. I love this place. Yeah, I just dug another fishing weight. I've probably gotten, I don't know, 15 of these things. And the lead ones I keep because I'm going to repurpose them and use them in a product that I'm going to sell on eBay. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know. Back at it. And the first decent find, I can't get a date off of it because it's overcast, but another wheat penny right down there, about 6-7 inches. High-pitched chirp in with a mid-tone. I haven't gotten it out yet. It's about 8 inches deep. But over here's another one of those holes that somebody decided to leave open. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's see what this is. Stand by. And another rosy. This isn't silver, of course. You can tell by the color. But it was down in there about that far. Too deep.
I'll take
4 or 5 inches maybe. And right here it is. Looks like another fishing weight. Found one of these the other day when I was here. And because of that gold on the top, it was smaller than this one. I thought it might have been some kind of a locket that you can open up and has pictures inside. But I was wrong. Fishing weight. Okay. 87.90. Kept bouncing back and forth, so it's right there. Let's see what it is. I dig this one one-handed so you can watch too. I didn't hear an iron grunt. There's a big rock. And I think I see the edge of something down there. You see it? Maybe. No. It was a blade of brown grass. Well, it's out. Let's see what it is. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, that's another fishing weight. I should have known. Sometimes some of these sinkers will ring up really high. You experienced detectorists already know this, but yep, that'll go in the jar too. Now to the side of this hole right here. Bling ring. Yeah, that deep. I was getting iron grunt, but I was also getting high-pitched chirp. And I figured it was probably iron, and it was. Okay, back there is that pine tree I mentioned in my last video. I have to revise my estimate. It's not 8 feet around. It's probably more like, I don't know, 15 feet around. Yeah, it's pretty huge. And like I said, as soon as some of this vegetation dies off after we have a couple good frosts late in the fall, I will be in there. Another one over there. Cool. Oh, and yeah, there was another hole right here that was left open. I just filled it in. Pathetic. 6 inches, another clad rosy. That other hole I filled in was right over there, and so I know they at least came back this far. I'm assuming they parked where I did, kind of out of the way and not noticeable. But these guys that dig holes and just leave them open, you know, they ruin it for the rest of us. But yeah, I'll keep that. Another dime. It's a solid 85, 86, 87. Probably a quarter. Let's dig it out and see. No, it's not a quarter. Some kind of a piece of metal, I think. Oh wait, there it is. Quarter. Let me clean it off. Well, if it would have been one more year older, it's a 65 quarter. 5 inches, I don't know. An eating utensil. A fork. How about that? Let me clean it off, see if it's got any markings on it. I'll be right back. The dirt off of it. It looks like it's pretty ornate. I'm sure it was silver plated at one time. And there's some stamping right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can't even make it out with my glasses on, so yeah, it's pretty much shot, but that's pretty cool. And that will be my son calling from Florida. I'll be back. A few feet over from that fork that I found. I was getting a 75, and that's generally a bottle cap on the AT Pro. And I don't know, maybe it's not. Oh, look at this. Ladies compact, it looks like, maybe, huh? Or maybe not. Maybe it's a doorknob. Oh, you know, this proves you never know what's in the ground. This sucker's heavy. Pretty cool. Kind of nicked it right there. All right, I'll recheck the hole, make sure there's nothing else in there, and move on to the next one. Okay, about that deep. This was bouncing between 80 and 84. Check this. Oh, I see a coin. See it? What can it be? It's a Lincoln. And it's another wheat. Hang on, let me see if I can get a date. It is another wheat. It's just too overcast to get a date off of it. I'll have to do that at home. But yeah, it says 1 cent on the back, so that's a keeper. I'll take wheats all day long. Back in a minute. I dug right here, about 8-10 inches over, and that deep. Got another coin here. Looks like another penny, and I'd venture to say probably another wheat. I hope. Mr. Lincoln on the front. And 1 cent on the back. Okay, I cheated. I took a picture of it with my phone and then enlarged the picture, and I think it's a 51 wheat, 5 or 6 inches. Another wheat. Again, it's too overcast to get a date. But yeah, I'm liking this area. Yeah, down there 5-6 inches, another wheat. This one is a 1950. Come on, silvers, where are you? And down there, 6 inches. Another wheat, 1934. Another wheat. Flipped the plug out, and I saw that right there. So I figured it was still down at the hole, and it was laying right there. I don't know how many that is, 8 or 9 maybe. Down in here, about that deep. I was getting mixed signals. I was getting a iron grunt, but I was just getting that high-pitched chirp every other pass. So I decided to dig it, and I'm glad I did, because you see that right there? It looks like it might be a silver coin. And it is. It's a silver rosy. How about that? $52, I think that says. Yeah, I'll take those all day long. Sweet. I'm back around going towards the south side of the lake. Just on the other side of that, the high underbrush there's a big concrete pad where the diving board used to be. So I'm going along the edge here, right at the edge of this high grass. And I kept getting a signal down on here. There's some iron in here, but I kept getting a high-pitched chirp too. And I got it out, and here it is. What is it? A walking Liberty half. How about that? Wow, wow, wow. I think it's 1944. That is awesome. Oh, I love these things. This is my third one. And I've just been thrilled every time I find one of these. That is sweet. Oh, I can't believe it. Happy Father's Day to me, huh? And that was my son calling earlier from Florida to wish me Happy Father's Day. And yeah, this just tops it off. Outstanding. Let's see what else we when my buddy Peyton was hunting with me, I was telling him if you get something 2, 3, 4 inches deep and it's under a root, a thick root, generally it's going to be something good. You never know though. So you can see that's the case I have here. Let me get it out and see what it is. I'll be back. Yeah, it was under a root, all right. And sometimes it can be a fishing sinker. Oh, looking back over that way, and that's the direction the weather's coming from, and it's getting a little dark. I'm going to go as long as I can until I absolutely have to leave. Another hole, another wheat. Back in, but right there, about 3 inches. A nickel, Jefferson. I headed home. It was a good morning. I started at 7, and it's a little after 11 right now, and that's about the limit for my back. The rain held off, and I had an outstanding morning. Hey, thanks for joining me. Happy hunting. God bless. I'll see you next time.